Hello everyone, and thank you so much. So I'll try to create one small application today which will integrate with Kafka streaming platform. So I will use the Spring Boot solution to connect with Apache Kafka. So before I proceed with the writing code, I'll just speak about the Apache Kafka. This is little bit a solution some which is open source and and are being used by most of the company nowadays. Reason being it's open source and also it's a very high performance data pipeline. I can say. I mean, if you have lack of data or thousand of data can be processed within very minimal time. So yes, so that is what is the introduction of Apache Kafka. Okay, you can go through the Kafka Apache org site, and there you can get to know many things. So some of the key things are: firstly, you need to have Kafka installed on your machine. It could be the Windows version or operate Unix version. So I've installed the Apache Kafka on my machine. It's a Windows version, and I've also created the topic. So we need topic, and I've created three partition out of it. It's up to you. You can create it as many as you want. So topic and the partition. Okay. So these are the key things that I'm just speaking on this part. And I've also created an application which will write the message into that topic and also subscribe the message from that topic. So it's the design of this Kafka technology is basically pub/sub model. You publish something and then you subscribe it. So let's start with the code. I've already created an application just to save the time. Okay, so this Kafka test, and just for your information, this code is on GitHub as well, public GitHub, so you can download, you can go through the code as well. So this Kafka test uh, Spring Boot solution I've created, it is using Java SE 1.8 JDK, and you see this pom.xml. I've added two dependency. One is the Spring Boot starter web because I needed one endpoint so that I can push the message from there, and one more dependency is the Kafka. So these are the only two dependencies I've added. This is for the test. And in the application property there is nothing, just the server port. I'm not using the default one 8080. I've changed it to 8081. So now starting with producer, uh, what I have written so far, this is your main class from where the Spring Boot application will invoke. Okay, and starting with your producer config, I have written the Kafka producer config, which will pass these parameters, uh, like the your Spring Boot broker detail, uh, uh, your the string serializer class, and the other parameter if you have, like the security and other details. Okay, so this is nothing, just the configuration of producer class. So as soon as you, either you can use the autobar dependency injection to call this class from from wherever you're trying to write the message into, or you can simply create an object of this class and then you can write the message. So the next class I am having is the controller. So this is the class which does this magic. Spring Boot helps us basically writing the small code. It has everything annotation based. So you see here I have one method post message, and this will be exposed on endpoint Kafka demo. Right, this is the resource on localhost Kafka demo, and then right as soon as I hit this message will be invoked. And this method is doing nothing, just the Kafka producer config is the class, something I've already gone through. This is a class which has the producer configuration detail, the broker detail and other thing. So I'm just creating the object of this class, and I'm uh, so yeah, I'm just initializing this class, and then calling this kappa template method out of that class. So this method would be called, and from here producer factory will be invoked, and this has all the parameters. Okay, so that's all. Now, yes, I've initialized the Kafka template as well because this has the method to send the data onto a particular topic. So this Kafka template is something either you can, if you have your own producer config, you can use here, or if you want the default one, you can simply auto-wire this class and you can use this and method. So this will by default override all the detail. I mean, override default Kafka producer factory class, and that will invoke your producer configuration. So I'm doing the Kafka template.send method. This is my topic, test topic. I've already created the test topic. I've installed the Zookeeper. I've also installed the Kafka server. So and I've also created the topic. So that topic name is test topic one, and this is the message I'm publishing, writing that message into the topic. Further on, I'm also whatever is the message being written into the metadata detail I needed. So I'm using listenable future class, which will hold the metadata of that particular topic. I mean the partition, the offset, the topic detail and all. So this metadata I'll return into record metadata, and then from there I'm using different method to write the details like the topic, offset and partition. So this is nothing, just for the return purpose. On UI on browser I'll get this string. I mean whatever I'm writing into topic, that message I'm returning into. And on in the same controller class I'm also having a consumer configuration. So I'm using the Kafka listener at the rate Kafka listener, and before that, this Kafka listener interface would require some connection factory, as to where you want to connect, what is the group ID and other details. So this topic detail, the group ID, and the connection factory. So connection factory here I'm having uh, this this is my Kafka consumer config class. It has the configuration and enable Kafka annotation. This is again the properties detail where you want to connect, the broker detail, localhost, and 9092 is the default port of your uh, Zookeeper. Yeah. So 9092 is the default port. Sorry, 9092 is the default port for Kafka server, and 2181 is the default port for your Zookeeper. Zookeeper is basically a tool which helps you to track the uh, topic detail, the Kafka details. So this is my Kafka consumer config. Here I'm using the boot server, the different properties. I do not have any security mechanism here, so I'm just using bootstrap server, the group ID, and serialization, mechanism. So I have nothing much like the Poison and other class. I'm simply using the string. So anyway, this would not be used. So yes, as soon as this would be auto acknowledged method. This would be auto acknowledge as soon as there is a message into test topic one topic. This method will invoke and read the message from there. This is the connection factory class. So this is simply called this config. So you've seen this Kafka listener connection factory is something Kafka listener container factory that I have passed there. So yeah, and this receive message has payload. I mean the data which is coming, and the header detail. If you want the metadata again, I mean as of now I'm having everything, both the publisher and subscriber on the same class. So if you have only subscriber, the consumer class, or consuming any topic. If you want to know the header detail, the metadata detail, you can use this header tag, and message header is the class which will hold all the header details. So as soon as I print this, I will have the topic detail, offset detail, everything. So that is all. So there are three segments I would say. One is the producer config, another one is the consumer config, and one I'm having controller. Okay, so this is very simple. It doesn't have anything complex logic. The controller is writing the message into topic, and then same controller is also printing the message from that topic. So I'll simply run this. Getting started. So Spring Boot version I'm using 2.6.0, and the topic detail, I mean the producer config and consumer config will be initialized. These are the parameters, so different parameter, default parameter you see. So this is your consumer config. Auto create topic is also true. These are the different parameter. So the major parameter is the important parameter. I would say the auto offset reset value is the latest. So the last value it will read from the topic, and it is running on 9092 port localhost. So that was the consumer topic. It has been started on 8081 port. I'll try to read this endpoint. Kafka demo, right? Simply localhost demo, right? Yeah. So this is the message returning from that method, and you see the in the log. So message sent to topic test topic 1 offset 3 partition 2. So this is just something I printed here. Message sent to topic detail offset and partition. This is coming from producer send method, post message method, and message also got received. So this is printing from here the receive message method. Message received, and the publishing from this is the message, and these are the header details. So that is all. It's very simple, and I've uploaded this code on GitHub as well. I'll give the link into description. You can go through it. I had already created the integration with IBM MQ. So we know IBM MQ is somewhere being, I mean, mostly being replaced by this Apache Kafka streaming distributed streaming service system. I would also say, I mean, it's a software. Okay. So yes, I've already created the integration for IBM MQ as well. If you're using somewhere, you can use. You can go through my channel, and this is the solution for integrating with Apache Kafka. And there are other video as well I've created on security and REST API things. So that is all. Thank you so much.